absolutely fantastic. Anyway, look, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you have a good Christmas. We have got content going up for you tonight on the United Stand Live as well. At 8 o'clock I'll probably be dropping on there. But please do check out the Manchester United versus Leicester preview. It's only just gone live about 20 minutes ago, so I've dropped the link in the video description for you. Check it out. It's only 15 minutes, so check it out on the link in the video description. Some very... Hello everybody and welcome to the United Stand. This is your Manchester United versus Leicester City preview. What a game it is. What a Christmas cracker it is. Boxing Day lunchtime, but this could be any lunchtime, any day of the season. It's second against third. It's winner takes it all in many ways. It's momentum that Manchester United need to take. And I tell you what, anyone who thinks it's going to be a draw, Leicester haven't drawn this season. Anyone who thinks Leicester are going to win, home form they're mid-table, away form they're second behind us, who after we've won every away game. We're top of the league when it comes to away form this season. Lots to get into, lots of tactics talks, lots of talk about how we're going to line up and the threats of Leicester. But first of all, let me just say, we are sponsored by Surfshark for the preview today. You can download it through the link in the video description. They've got a special offer for you. Surfshark is a virtual private network. One of the things I like about Surfshark is their data protection services, making sure private messages, photos, videos and other sensitive material is protected. But my personal favourite feature of Surfshark is the thing, and I think you will find most interesting as well, is the feature that you can change your location on Netflix or other location-specific based streaming services, so you can watch them from anywhere in the world. You can also use Surfshark across many different devices, even if they're used at the same time. So every device, like we need to have me on the screen as well. Where am I? Here I am. We need to play like this. This is how we need to play. This is how we played against Everton. This is how we need to play against Leicester City. Because, look, if that is Jamie Vardy, and Jamie Vardy is going to make the runs that we know Jamie Vardy is going to make, so bloody what? So what? I mean, I really don't care if he's going to make that run and that ball's going to get hit there. Because if you've got Eric Bailly playing, Eric Bailly will just track that run. And obviously De Gea's going to have to play off his line a little bit. But that's the way Leicester are going to play. Leicester are going to play with that ball over the top. So it massively allows us to press them high up the pitch. And as we know, if we play if we don't play Bailly and we play Maguire, we're going to see this situation again. Tucking in, deep line. And we don't want to see that, because it's not the Manchester United want to see, and it's not the brave new Manchester United that I believe can do something really special this season. We know Pochettino's gone to PSG. So bloody what? What are people crying into the cornflakes for? We are in a really good position in the league at the moment. We're third. If we win our game in hand, we have 2 points off the top. But we must go and beat Leicester. And I think it's a brave new world for Solskjaer that we're heading into in 2021. Yes, we need a transfer. Yes, we need a centre-back. But for this particular game, we've got a centre-back that changes the way we play. And look, he might get injured, but he's not injured for the Leicester game, so play Eric Bailly. Don't play Victor Lindelof. I'm absolutely certain he's going to play Lindelof and Maguire because they're his first choice centre-backs. But I'm really hoping for a Christmas miracle that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is going to put the interests of his future and Manchester United fans and the team ahead of loyalty to a centre-back pairing that ultimately don't work. It's nothing to do with disliking Maguire as a footballer or disliking Lindelof as a footballer. I think Lindelof with Bailly or Maguire with Bailly, just pick one of those two and play him with Eric Bailly. That's all I want to happen, because it's not about individualism. We're Manchester United. We're not Manchester United individuals. And that centre-back partnership doesn't work. If you don't believe me, believe yourself. If you don't believe yourself, listen to Rio Ferdinand. Loads of people have said it. They don't work as a partnership. They look clumsy. They don't look happy. They're a mismatch. They've got no pace. And we're playing one of the quickest strikers in the Premier League. And we're going to play Victor Lindelof and Harry Maguire, which will force us to play a deep line. Because all United can say to Lindelof and Maguire in that game is, be careful of the long ball to Vardy in behind you. Oh, all right then, boss. We'll just camp on the edge of the... We'll camp on the edge of the penalty box. You bring the tent, Victor. I'll bring the sausages and the stove, and we'll just camp out and we'll play deep. And Maguire will pull in Matic or whoever is playing there, Fred or whatever, and the fullbacks will stay deep. Whereas if we play a quick centre back, we can press the life out of them. I'm really hoping he's going to do it. It doesn't mean we won't win if we play Maguire and Lindelof. By the way, we could still win the game. We did it back in the summer, but 140 is actually on the ball. You're wrong.
get into the bet you want, less tiki-taka and more Route 1, you're on. Want weekend bets that don't take the weekend's place, you're on. And live streaming of all the big games from around the European leagues, you're on. Want up to £40 money back if your first footy bet loses, plus a £10 casino bonus, you bet, you're on.
We can win it in a very different way. We could have the game won in the first half an hour. We could suffocate the life out of them. And I suppose the interesting thing that we pose to Brandon Rodgers and Leicester at the moment is as well, how will we play? Will we play on that front press, or will we sit deep and keep it tight? And he won't know which way we're going to play. But we're going to know how Leicester are going to play. They're a good side, and the player to watch for me is obviously Jamie Vardy, but Sionku's probably going to be back. He makes them stronger at the back. And Didi is back. I think the only player they've got out is Ricardo Pereira. They've got that Castagnet back at left back. They're a good team, Leicester, and they are where they deserve to be. But I do think that there is an interesting thing to look at here. When you look at these two teams, Manchester United, as I said, we're top of the league with away form. Top of the league. Forget Liverpool. Our away form is elite. We've won every game. Leicester are second in the league behind us. They're joint top really in the away league, but they have played a game more, so we're top. At home, Leicester are mid-table. Now, we both scored the same amount of goals, well, roughly the same amount of goals, and conceded roughly the same amount of goals. So we're very similar on that front. I can't say Leicester don't concede many but score loads, or Leicester concede a hatful and whatever. We're quite similar on that front, and we're very similar teams this season. Both very good away, both have struggled at home. But as I said, Leicester haven't drawn a game this season, so I don't envisage this being a draw either. I can see goals in it. I can see a Manchester United win in it, and I'm confident in a Manchester United win. The reason I'm confident is 9 changes against Everton, very good performance. Leeds, very good performance. The biggest problem Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has got here is picking the right team. I don't think he can pick the wrong team, because if he picks the wrong team, he can make a substitution. If he doesn't start Pogba, he can bring Pogba on. If he doesn't start Cavani, he can bring Cavani on. So I don't think he can pick a wrong team, but it's about picking the right team to get, the right tactics, really. It's not the wrong team for the right tactics. So my team that I've gone with there, as you can see, we've spoken about the centre-back situation. Eric Bailly plays because of the pace. De Gea, Wan-Bissaka, Luke Shaw come in as the fullbacks. I think that's nailed on. I think Maguire will definitely start. It has to be Bailly, but I think it will be Lindelof, and I think that will change the way we're going to play this game, unfortunately. I still think we can win it, I just don't think it will be as easy on the eye. Centre defensive midfield positions, look, it should be Fred and McTominay, I get that. I'm not convinced McTominay's fit. I think he's carrying an injury, so I've left him out. Fred comes in, Matic comes out. Now, if McTominay was fit, I'm going to be controversial here and say that I probably would pick Paul Pogba for this game. You're playing up against Maddison and Didi, Tillemans, they might play Mendy, they've got a good midfield, Leicester, and I just feel that we need that mix. You need the Fred, tenacity and work rate, you need that little bit of flair from Paul Pogba from the deep position, and obviously Bruno play. So I actually, regardless of McTominay's injury, regardless of how well McTominay played against Leeds, it's a tough call, but you've got to make the tough calls. And for me, I go Fred, Pogba, Bruno. But if he goes Fred, McTominay, Bruno, I'm not going to moan about it. I just personally would do that. And then the front three for me, I think you've got Rashford on the right, Martial on the left, and Cavani in front. The reason I'm not bringing in Dan James, or I'm not putting Cavani on the bench, and I'm not playing Mason Greenwood, and the reason I'm playing Pogba over McTominay is this is a big game. This is a very big game over the course of the season. You do not normally get this calibre of a game on Boxing Day. As I said earlier in the week, it's normally Man United at home to Newcastle. You take your turkey sandwich as you watch a 3-0 win. We didn't play great, but we got the 3 points. This is Leicester City away. This is second against third. It's a very, very big opportunity to continue that momentum. And I think you go with your best team. You don't think, Cavani probably does deserve to start, but I'm going to play Greenwood on the bench. Pogba probably does deserve to start, but I'm going to play a bit of an injured McTominay because he played so well against Leeds. No, play McTominay against Wolves. Rest Cavani against Wolves. Might have a ban by then, but I would go as strong as you can go and get the momentum going in this game. And I do think it's very difficult for me to say, oh, the score's going to be this is how the game's going to go, because the game will go one of 2 ways. If we play a quick centre-back, we can play high up the pitch, and we're not worried about the ball over the top. If we don't play a quick centre-back and we go with Maguire and Lindelof, I think it's going to be a very scrappy tight affair, because we will play a lot deeper, so we won't be able to hit them hard. But, you know what I think Ollie will do? Bonus drop from William Hill Vegas is back.
Free spin!
Play for free, anywhere. It almost feeds into what I've just said there. We play as Maguire and Lindelof, we play a lot deeper. We have got no concern about the pace of Vardy over the top, because we wouldn't have to play Bailey anyway. But more importantly, if you play Pogba, they will play a higher line and might be able to get there. But they won't want to play a high line either, so I just think it might be. I think Maguire and Lindelof will start. I think we'll play a deeper line. I think they'll play a deeper line. And I think it'll be a very tight Christmas Boxing Day lunchtime game, which could be decided by a penalty from Bruno. So I'm going to say 2-1 Manchester United is my score prediction. If we go with a quick centre back, I think we could win it 3-1, maybe even 4-1. You know, the Boxing Day massacre. But I'm going to go 2-1 because I'm absolutely convinced he'll go with 50 Klopp and Harry Maguire. And look, it's not a reason to moan. It's not a reason to moan. We've run a very good run. We've won every single away game. We can't keep doing 7 away games in a row. So if he goes with Maguire and Lindelof, it won't shock me. But I just wish we would play more like this against Everton. I think that's the way we want to see United playing. We want to see our fullbacks bombing on. We want to see our CDM pushing up high and pressing. We want to press a team. We want to swallow up a team. We want to suffocate a team. This is what Liverpool do. This is what Man City do. And we can't do it when we've got slow centre-backs. And it will force us back. But I think we'll win it. I mean, look, knowing anything, it'll probably end up being a draw, won't it? But I do think we'll win, and I'm going to go with the Manchester United 2-1 win. And then, obviously, very, very quick game after that against Wolves. But, look, it's there for Manchester United to win. And I do respect Leicester, and the Leicester player that I worry the most about is Jamie Vardy. You know, they get a lot of penalties as well. In reality, we play different ways of football, but we're very similar this season. We're still in the same position in the league. We've got the same away form. We've got the same home form. You know, Vardy gets a lot of penalties. Man United get a lot of penalties. So we're very similar teams, and taking nothing away from Leicester City. Brandon Rodgers is a good coach.
Oh my fucking god, this game.
Chilwell comes out, Castagnier comes in, Maguire goes out, they obviously got Sionku and Evans, so they're a good football club who are becoming very, very consistent. I was asked the question the other day, is Leicester City going to take the place of Arsenal in the traditional top six? Well, I think in a footballing sense, if they keep doing what they're doing, they could do. They seem to be a very consistent top six club at the moment, but you know, football club size, Arsenal are massive compared to Leicester, but you'd always expect Arsenal to get back in there at some point, although at the moment, I think that, you know, top six, it sounds like the climbing Everest.